Well then, I think it's safe to say that this is one piece of Thanksgiving news that none of us are thankful for. Not in the slightest. At least to us rational people anyway. Hey, what's up you guys, Stoutmeister here, and today I'm going to be giving my 2 cents on this baby rapist piece of shit once again that we all have come to hate, known as Ian Watkins. For those of you that don't know who Ian Watkins is, he's the former vocalist of Lost Prophets, and he was convicted of a heinous worth of crimes, most notably raping babies, drugging children, convincing his fans to rape their children, taking part in all these orgies involving drugs, and countless of amount of fuckery that involves bestiality, child porn, among other things. And if you look at the court papers, if you look into this, you'll see how truly disgusting this piece of shit human being is that isn't even worth being called human. Apparently, this motherfucker has access to social media, more specifically Twitter, as well as having access to SoundCloud to upload his Lamar shitty little project that he's working on. And whoever decided to work with this individual for his shitty little project, what the fuck are you thinking? What the fuck is going through that thick skull of yours to make you want to work with this piece of shit? What are you smoking? What are you snorting? Don't get me wrong, I completely understand that it shouldn't be surprising that there's musicians from jail putting out music from prison. I totally get that there's a shit ton of examples of this, Varg being one of them, in which he was convicted of killing a former bandmate, along with other musicians from the rock and rap genres putting out mixtapes and putting out CDs from prison, and if not recording music from prison, they're at least writing music, like with Randy Blythe from Lamb of God, even though he was put in jail for a very stupid reason. You jump on stage, I'm gonna push your ass off too, and whatever happens to you then, that's completely your fault for disrupting a band's performance, but nonetheless, Ian Watkins is not a human being. The very fact that this individual is being given human rights at all, being given the right to use the internet, to be given the right to write music, and to use social media in general. What the fuck? Huh? On another note, since this bullshit was brought up after I uploaded my previous video on Ian Watkins 3 years ago, I might as well address it in this video right now. Don't lecture me about how I'm being too harsh on Ian Watkins by saying statements such as, he doesn't deserve to be called human, or he doesn't deserve human rights, or anything else that I'm thinking or will say in this video throughout the entire thing. Don't lecture me about how I'm being too harsh with the things that I'm thinking or the things that I said or will say in this video right here. How the fuck are you supposed to react to such news such as this, where a celebrity has gotten away with this sick, twisted ritual for years? Literally, police knew about this in the UK for years, and people tried reporting it, but they looked the other way. For years, he got away with convincing his fans to rape their own children. He has gotten away with drugging children, raping babies. How the fuck are you supposed to react to that, honestly? If you're too passive about it, you're gonna get criticized for it. If you don't say anything about it or act indifferent about it, you're gonna get criticized for it. If you act too aggressive, like how I'm acting right now or how I acted in my previous video, you're gonna get criticized for it. It's pretty fucking normal to have these kind of thoughts about a sick, twisted individual such as Ian Watkins right here. Just, I don't even know what to fucking say right now. Like, I understand prison reform, I understand that we need some form of reformation in some parts of our prison system, especially for non-violent offenses or violent offenses that aren't nearly as fucked up as this. But for things like mass murder and rape, especially rape of children? Yeah, at that fucking moment, when you get to Ian Watkins level, no. No human rights for you, no social media, no contact with another human being, solitary confinement at the very least. That's fucking doing you a kind. No, fucking killing you would be an act of kindness. You'd be put out of your goddamn misery at that point! I just hope that this is just some sick, twisted joke that some troll's trying to get us dragged into to get a rise out of us by hacking into Ian Watkins' Twitter account and SoundCloud and uploading those links on Twitter. I'm trying to keep that little speck of hope. I'm trying so hard, V-Decepticon. I'm really trying. I read your article that talked about the suggestion of a hacker instead of Ian Watkins' person having access to the Twitter account. I'm trying. I'm trying, but it's really, really hard. But then again, I really wouldn't be surprised if Ian Watkins' person had any sort of access to musical instruments or social media for that matter, given that celebrities and rich people often do get treated very fairly, more fairly than a lot of other people in general, especially poor people, middle-class people. But yeah, oh my god, I'm just hoping for another alternate ending to this whole thing instead of Ian Watkins himself being involved, but either way, I'm not surprised about the fuckery of this whole thing, or the fuckery of the world in general, but yeah. And final words on this whole thing. To the rest of the members of Lost Prophets, I'm really proud of you guys for being able to move on from this bullshit with your new project, No Devotion. I actually listened to a couple of songs so far, and pretty good stuff from what I heard. It's a lot more poppy than your stuff with Lost Prophets, obviously, given that there's a lot more electronic and pop rock elements. But nonetheless, really good stuff, and it's really great to see that you're moving on from Ian Watkins' bullshit. Really, really heartbreaking stuff, especially coming from someone that you were close to for a while, or someone you thought you were close to. And I know that there's this huge misconception that a lot of people have about band members. Apparently how band members are supposed to be up each other's asses 24/7, knowing every little thing that they do. That's not how it works with bands. Not a lot of times, no. There's other hobbies and interests that occupy other people within bands. There's just a lot of stuff going on. And to the rest of Ian Watkins' family, friends, and victims, I hope you guys continue to go strong as well. It just fucking sucks that you had to go through all that, but at the very least you won't have to go through that with that individual anymore. And I'm just hoping that this is the last we hear of Ian Watkins. I really fucking do. This whole thing is just fucked. Oh boy. Well, I'm done with this video right here. I know some of you fuckers sitting in your little fucking chairs in front of your screens are thinking, too long didn't watch, faggot! And you're thinking that I should have been able to do this video in 2 minutes or less. Because fuck expression, fuck discussion. I know, but hey, that's all I got for this video, you guys. So stay tuned for more videos. Take care, see you later. Hope everyone has a great Thanksgiving, despite the very fact that this piece of news came out just a couple days before Thanksgiving. And nonetheless, hope everyone stays safe during Thanksgiving, Black Friday, and in general. So yeah, stay tuned for more videos. Take care, see you later. Cueing epic outro music to cleanse thine mind of this Ian Watkins rapist level bullshit.